Welcome to another edition of the Executive Dialogue, and we are focusing on executive emptiness. Today, your host Remy Dairo, I will be looking at money yet mourning. Executives that have money yet they are mourning, or those who have money, they are in business, they are doing well, they are top business executives or business entrepreneur or business owners or those who are executive professionals. They really have the money is coming in, but they are mourning, they are crying, they are feeling bad and feeling sad. Is that not an irony? I know many of us are, you are so excited when you go into business, you go into a career, you really want to make money. I mean, there's nothing bad about making money. But the question here about the executive emptiness is when people begin to have money and yet they are mourning, they are in sorrow, they are not happy. What exactly is going on here? So I'm going to give you some characteristics of executives, top managers who are having money, who are getting money, top business people who are making money, yet they are mourning. There's something called wealth without fulfillment. These executives, are very excited about making wealth at the top of their career. They are leaders in whatever they are doing, but they are not fulfilled. There is wealth without fulfillment. There's something also called the golden handcuff. It's a professional handcuff. It's a business handcuff where you are in the shackles of being binded, in your job, and you have drained your soul. You have given your life to your job. There's something bad about that. But your soul has been drained, and instead of you to be happy what you are doing, truly you are making money, but you are under a golden handcuff. That is really, really sad. And this thing comes with a lot of hidden cost. There's something called family time famine. When there is nothing like family time in your life, you are in a famine of family time. You go to the table, your dining table, with nobody eating with you. You don't have time for bedtime story with your children. You don't have time when you sit down and share story with your children at the bedtime. You are at the dining room, at the dining table, but the seats are empty. Why? Because you only pursue money, money, money. And there's something called value erosion. And this is where you lose all your values, your moral compass is already spin off, and then you are blurred with profits. And how do I make profit? How do I make gain? And all your values, all the things that you take in high esteem are gone. Why? Because you are having money, but yet you are mourning. And there's also something called the inner struggle. Inner struggle, when you struggle with your old habits, you struggle with with things that you don't want to do, yet you are doing them. There's habit haunting. Your old habit is haunting you. You are just floating on the surface. People call you, oh, big boss. People call you great boss. People clap for you at work, yet you are struggling with some bad habits that really sinking you as an executive. So the question here is, are you really making money or you are mourning? There's something also I call the joy deficit. The joy deficit. And when you look at your bank account, it's overflowing. You have so much money in your bank account. You have so much money coming in. Your statement of account is very good. You are very rich on paper, but you know what? You are very, very low in your emotional capacity. Your joy is down. Your emotional reserve has run dry completely. What are we talking about? Money or you are mourning? So you get to a point where you have what is called hollow achievements. You have impressive titles, accolades, top names, status, avatar, and you are like, ooh, but you know what? Within you, you are void. You fail to fill the void within. You fail to fill that void, that voice telling you you are not there. That voice telling you you are not doing well. But yet you are doing well around you, right? You enter into what's called hollow achievement. Your achievements are hollow. They are void. You are really making money, but are you making life? Are you really making life, or you are making money? And there's something I call success without satisfaction. Success without satisfaction. Many executives, many top CEOs, suffer from this ailment. They are successful, but they are not satisfied. They are not satisfied with life's simple pleasure. Painting, visiting the zoo, live, visiting the ocean side, be at the water side, fishing, and then doing things that your soul loves. You know what? You are successful, but you are not satisfied. You don't have time to go out and take yourself out. You don't have what is called the me time, where you take yourself out. You don't have a time when you enjoy yourself. Flowers, the smell of flowers, the color, touching color, feeling stuff, feeling things, hearing the songs and the whispering of birds, of trees. Simple pleasures of life you lack and you struggle to have them, yet you are successful. When last did you have time to have a me time when you enjoy yourself? So some people go for boardroom bravo. Oh, you are doing well in the boardroom. They're clapping for you. They're excited about you. But you know what? You are in a private breakdown. You are really excited at work. You are really doing well in the boardroom. In fact, they clap for you in the boardroom. But you know what? In the private place, you are breaking down. You have those silky suits, lovely gown, lovely ties, lovely designers, but you know what? Your wardrobe is full of clothes of unhappiness that follows you to the home. Your wardrobe is full of clothes, deep-seated clothes, but you know what? Unhappiness follows you to your house where you put those clothes. So the clothes might look very lovely, they might be good, nice designers, but you know what? Underneath is struggle. Underneath is someone who's mourning. Under it is somebody who is, trying to be happy, but yet it's not finding happiness. Won't you think about it? If you have money and you are mourning, will we call that success? Will you call that, real achievement? No. And there's something I call the inner struggles. So many executives, many CEOs, many top managers, they struggle internally, because they are trying to be somewhere, but they are not there. They are trying to fill up a gap, but they are not there. So there's a gap, there's a hollow gap, there's a heavy gap in your soul. So a friend of mine told me about what is called the suit and tie suffocation. So you have the suit, you have the tie, but you are suffocating yourself. Professional, personal, but slowly killing yourself inside suit and tie. You are tying up your life, because there's no joy about what you do. You wake up in the morning, you pick your tie, you are struggling. You are struggling to make it happen. You are struggling. So a suit and tie might look very nice on you, but you are suffocating under the pressure of the suit and tie. And some of us, we are already into a particular disease I call achievement addiction. Is it a disease? Yeah, habit or addiction called achievement addiction. Endless pursuit to the next win. How do I win the next thing? How do I win the next thing? How do I win the next project? How do we achieve the next project? How do we get the next thing done? How do we get the next? But you know what? They leave no time for self-reflection. When last did you sit down to think about your life? You move from one hotel to another hotel, from one first class to another first class, flying from one flight to another flight to another country. But you know what? When was the last time you sat down to do what is called a self-reflection? To reflect about your life, to reflect about your success, to reflect about what true success really means. So achievement addiction is terrible because you are looking for the next win. And there's nothing bad about winning. But your life is all about winning. Your life is all about achievement. Your life is all about the next project. Your life is all about customer. What about the customer you left at home? What about your wife, your husband, your children, your family, your mom, your dad, your siblings? Do you have time for them? Because you can be so busy and you get lost in the achievement addiction that you forget about nobody. You forget about everybody. And then you're only focusing on your work. And at the end of the day, you get to the top of the ladder and discover that you are nowhere. And to some other people, it is spiritual void. Spiritual void. Many of us, before we got this job, we prayed, we fasted, we went on meditation, we tried to make things happen, we prayed and prayed to God. And for those who don't believe in God, you believe there's something bigger beyond you. You are like, your heart is open, the universe must bless me, there must be something. But now, you've gotten this job. Your soul is struggling to feed. Your spirit man is struggling to feed. You are only focusing on your body, on making yourself happy physically, but within you, there's a void. It's called spiritual void. And it's called soulless success. When your success have no soul, there's a trouble here. When your success have no soul, when your success have no feeling, when your success have no feeding to the soul and your spirit, there's a big gap. You are in material abundance. You have big home, big houses. You have awesome bedroom, wonderful, sitting room. You have fantastic building, fantastic structure. But you know what? Your soul is dying. Your spirit is dying. Why? Because you are only feeding this material part of you. You are not taking care of the soul and the spirit part of you. This is what I call purposeful poverty. When your soul is dying and you have material all over you, but your spirit man is dying because there's no feeding. Why? Because of material things? Is that the purpose of your job? Is that the purpose of being an executive? And many of us, before we became executive, we are so dedicated to things of humanity, things in the church, probably in mosque, probably somewhere, worship center somewhere, or you have a place where you do meditation, you have a place where you pray, but that is no more. Why? Because you just think you are busy. So despite financial wealth, a deep sense of meaninglessness, activity that drives your soul, that drives your spirit. And to some people, it is health fallout. You are so busy, you are so committed to your work that your health is falling out. You have given too much to your work that stress has taken over your life. And there's no amount of money that can buy back years lost to chronic stress and neglect. No amount. There's no amount of money you can make. When I have the money, I'm going to take care of myself. You will have destroyed your body. You will have, damaged your body. You will have done so much harm to your body, and you'll be in bad health state. You get the money, and then the money cannot meet up again. So it is called the health fallout. When your health falls out, what is wealth without health? So wealth and wellness, which one? How do you balance the two? It's good to make money. It's good to be wealthy. But I'm telling you, if you lose your wealth, you will know the meaning of life. And I remember a story of, the owner of Apple, the founder, Steve Jobs. At his death time, on the sick bed, it makes some fantastic statement you need to think about. And I dare you to go and Google and find out what is said on the sick bed. This life doesn't make any sense. If all your struggle is to make money, all your struggle is to get to the peak of your career, and you are not able to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Why are you working? Why did you put so much time? Why did you put so much effort? Sometimes it is an illusion of success. We are trapped in the prison of our own making. We have a wrong perspective of what success is. So it's called the golden cage syndrome. It's gold. It's nice to be executive. It's nice to be at the top of your career, but it's a golden gate. It's a golden gate syndrome. They just golden cage, not gates. Golden cage syndrome, where you are caged and you are trapped in the gold of money, achievement, accolades, status, names, and all over the places. Yet you are trapped. Trapped in your own prison that you made your hand to create, because you focus not on your life, you focus not on your family, you focus not on what makes you happy, you focus not on your what makes you to be fulfilled. Yet you only focus on work, career, business, money. So sometimes we have what is called the champagne tears. There's champagne toasting for, toast for success. Toast, and the bubbles of the champagne comes alive. Woo! But yet you see what? Your spirit is down. Yet everybody's clapping. The champagne of victory, the toasting for victory is going on, and everybody's clapping for you. You are the top salesperson. You are the best executive. You are the best manager. But within you, your spirit is crying. Your spirit is crying. Your soul is yearning for more. Your soul is yearning for something more than all those accolades and all those champagne tears that we are having. And sometimes we have what is called the emotional toes, when we are burnt out completely in the boardroom. We're in the boardroom. We are burnt out. We are surviving by taking medications, taking injections, taking energy boosters, taking things to keep you alive in the boardroom, to be able to make some point, to be able to make some sense, and then they are clapping for you. So you make so much great idea there, but one thing, you are dying within you. You're on emotional bankruptcy. Though people are clapping for you in the boardroom yesterday, but in the bedroom, you cannot perform. In the bedroom, you are down. In the bedroom, you are thinking. In the bedroom, you are off. You are flat. And nobody can enjoy you. Why? Because you are only obviously giving yourself to the boardroom. So you are burnt out completely, and you are gone. Why? Because you only pursue money, yet you are mourning. There's a song that's one of my friends, sang and said, loneliness at the top. So sometimes as an executive, you are lonely. You are struggling, you are lonely at the top. You have reached the peak of your career, but nobody's there. You struggle to get there, but you found out there's nothing there. You have been isolated. Why? Because when you are growing up, you are not taking people up. When you are going up, you are not picking people up. You are not helping nobody. You are only focusing on how to get to the top. Now you get to the top, the top is empty. It's isolated. It's all charade. It's all fake. It's all void. It's all loneliness at the top. Why? Because you are only focusing on one thing. Money, career, business. That's it. When you get there, you find out it's lonely at the top. And many executives, many top CEOs, top managers, there's this what is called the imbalance between life and work. They can't balance it. They go for work. They live family. They live life by side. In fact, it's not even work-life balance. I don't believe in that. I believe work-life integration. How can you integrate work and life together? People don't know how to do that. They only go work. So I call them calendar casualties. They are calendar casualties. They are personal milestones sacrificed at the altar of quarterly report. Because quarterly report, I have to do my report, I have to do my report, I have to get my report, I have to get my quarterly report. They sacrifice their personal milestones. They sacrifice their personal life. They sacrifice their personal achievement, fulfillment, not achievement. They sacrifice their personal joy on the altar of quarterly reports. And then sometimes, the stocks are doing well. The stocks are going on. The stocks are doing well. Our company is doing well. Our product is selling well. But you are at what is called relationship recession. You are at relationship recession. The question is, are you really, really, really connected with yourself? I know you connect with your customers. I know you connect with, your stakeholders. But the question is, are you connected to yourself? Are you not suffering from relationship recession? Where you are not connecting with nobody. You are not connecting with yourself. You only just want to achieve your success. Achieve that thing. It's a goal. That is not good. That will create for you what is called identity crisis. Identity crisis. And when you are in identity crisis, you are gone because you'll be fluctuating. You might be well paid. You might be doing well, but you'll be struggling. Why? Within you, there's a hollow. It's like covering a big hollow with mats or with plates or with cloth, and you ask somebody to come and sit on it. It's gonna gulp inside. It's actually gonna gulp inside. Why? Because you have been covering things up. So I know you're gonna ask me, Remy, what do I do? It's a wake-up call for you. And that's my advice for you right now. To redefine riches, redefine money. How can you have a balanced life sheet between money, between success, and your personal fulfillment? You have to break free from all the things that takes you away from your life. You have to choose fulfillment over figures and meaning over money, or having meaning and money. Very important. Having fulfillment and all the figures coming together. I know you need to make the money. I know you need to put things together, but you know what? You have to be able to balance them up. You have to have what's called value alignment, realignment. What are the values you have before you got here? What are the values you had when you are coming to this career or coming to this business? What are the values? What are the things that are important to you? You have to be able to go back to them and realign yourself back to those things. The road to discovery is authenticate affluence. What will be affluence to you? How do you have a balanced book of life? How do you invest into your life, invest in your emotional life, invest in your spiritual growth, and then yielding great returns and having balanced, life? And if you don't know what you have been going through, it is called executive emptiness. And that's why I focused on it today on this podcast. So I'm calling you into a life of fullness. Fullness in life, fullness in career, fullness in your business, and having a complete life, a 360 degrees productivity, where all that you do is all that you need to do, and you yourself, you are enjoying it as you are making strides, making results in life. I'm sure you've learned one or two things with all I've just discussed with you. My name is Remy Dairo. I coach many Fortune 500 companies, and I coach many people who are in business, executives who are professionals, and people who are struggling to live a life while they are achieving their goals. I know you have so much goals inside of you. I call you to a life of balance, and that's what I do. I have a book that I just released called Executive Emptiness. 7 costly mistakes that high achievers do, or something like that. You're going to see that in my book. So I want you to find the book, come to my website and download it for free, so that you don't do those mistakes that managers or top executives do that make them to get stressed out, get burned out, and then they become so poor even when they have money. All right. Once again, my name is Remy Dairo. I look forward to you to join me again next week on the podcast when I'll bring another guest that will join me on this program. Thank you very much. Do have a good one. Bye bye.